Only been here 5 minutes. Already recommending it. I'm going to introduce you to the magic of Kusatsu Onsen in the winter. Magical streets, traditional atmosphere, and of course, those legendary hot springs. This is a day trip that I wish would have been an overnight stay. Welcome to Kusatsu Onsen, everyone! We've arrived and it's snowing and it's cold and it's amazing for those of you who don't live in nice cold climates. I'm a very excited ninja monkey right now. It is so snowy here, everyone. It's so snowy and so cold. I'm so glad I brought my gloves. So if you are planning on coming in the winter in the snow, make sure that you bring your gloves and a hat, because heck, it's cold. Wow. Kusatsu Onsen is home to Japan's most powerful natural onsen. This is a magical town where steam rises from the streets and the scent of sulfur fills the air. Kusatsu is known as one of Japan's top 3 onsen towns, and the onsen with the highest flow of onsen water. That's what they're proud of here in this onsen town. It's incredibly beautiful. Totally recommended. Only been here 5 minutes. Already recommending it. Subscribe! When you come to this onsen, you need to come to the source. This is actually one of the sources, of the higher up source. Not many people here, because the one that everybody wants to check out is over there. And that's exactly where we're gonna go. Let's check it out. If you ever sort of imagine what a Japanese hot spring town looks like, I think this is a really good representation of what a Japanese hot spring town in the winter should look like, with the snow and the steam and the cold. Definitely. So the water source here is incredibly hot. It can go from 50 to 60 to up to 90 degrees, depending on the source. So obviously that's way too hot for a human being to bathe in that water. So that it needs to be cooled down. Most modern onsens have all sorts of things in place to cool down the water before it actually reaches the bath. Here, there's certain onsens that still use a traditional way of cooling down the water, which basically means that some people, some women, use paddles and sing a song to cool down the water, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that here. It's one of the few places in Japan, if not the only place, I'd have to check, that actually continues to provide that system of cooling down the water. Staying overnight in Kusatsu Onsen lets you fully enjoy the experience. But unfortunately, I just came for a day trip, around 2.5 or 3 hours away from Tokyo. I wish I would have spent the night. Don't forget to check out some of the signs on the floor. That one there has an arrow and it's actually leading us to the biggest rotenburo, the biggest onsen in the area. So follow the arrow to reach the onsen. Let's go! Obviously I won't be able to film in there, but I'm gonna have a great time. I think one of my favorite things is the hospitality here. They've given me a little snack to try, some tea to try also. In fact, like quite a substantial bit of tea. My friend's buying some tea inside the store. So if you're walking around, always keep an eye out for free samples. But it's not just about free samples, it's also about amazing local food. So just like that, we needed a break from all the snow. Sake in a snowy, cold day is perfect. Don't forget to support local businesses when you come to these places. You know, some of you want to bring your own onigiri from the konbini and be a little bit cheap, but don't forget that the reason these places survive is because of people like us that come and spend some money. And not only that, you get delicious food too. This here is sukune, and you know, a lot of tourists, they come to Japan and they always eat the same thing: ramen, sushi. That's about it, I think. That's what like most people know when it comes back. Sukune are these like chicken, or in this case duck meatballs with incredible spices, incredibly delicious. Go ahead and try other things. Don't just eat the same typical thing that people are always eating. Itadakimasu. On the way to our rotenburo, which is an outdoor hot spring bath, which is unlike an indoor onsen because a rotenburo lets you soak surrounded by nature. Whether it's snow in winter, cherry blossoms in spring, or lush greenery in summer, I was lucky to have a beautiful soak surrounded by snow. And our approach was like something out of a Ghibli movie. Onsen done and dusted. That was pretty good. It was much bigger than I expected it, by the way, and it wasn't very busy. How much did it cost?
800.
800 yen. And then I bought a little towel for 350 yen. You can bring your own towel, your own little towel, to save some money if you wanted. The mood was really cool. There was like I can't show you, but it was really steamy, and there was maybe only like 6 or 7 people in there, and you couldn't really see them, the silhouette. You could just see the silhouette through the steam. So it was like really nice onsen experience. And now we're gonna see how they cool down the water. Let's go. Guys, the floor is slippery. Snow in Japan. Everyone asks, where can I see snow in Japan? It's quite easy, really. You just need to go out of your comfort zone. Go out of Tokyo. So if you want to see the show, actually, is that building, this building here, just opposite the big spring in the center of the town. And just be aware that the timing isn't every hour. You need to check out the time schedule, and you're gonna have to queue up at least half an hour before to get your ticket. So make sure you come, check out the time, and come a little bit earlier and figure it out. This is also part of the queue. All these people queuing up. There's so much to do in this onsen area, this onsen town. This is Kosenji Temple. Pretty cool pagoda, especially in the snow. I know that I'm repeating myself, and you can see how excited I am about the snow. But there's lots to explore. There's been some other shrines with beautiful little steps going up through a tunnel, torii gates, etc. Lots of little cafes and restaurants, and a perfect day trip. Probably an even better night if we could stay here. It's going to be so nice at night. Those streets, those quaint streets, walking around in yukata in the cold and going in and having a beer. Oh, I can just imagine it. It's -6 degrees Celsius right now. Bring a woolly hat, bring some gloves, and make sure that you have some nice shoes that will keep your feet nice and dry. Thankfully, I do. So this is a very unique, interesting onsen. It's a face onsen, guys. So if you come here, a lot of people don't know about this place. It's kind of behind. Anyway, you know what? It'll be a little bit of a nice mission for you to try to find this place and let me know what the face onsen is like. And just like that, my time in the snow was nearly over, and it was time to head back down to the town and check out the incredible show put on by the ladies to cool down the water. Maybe one glove less, but hey. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and a big thank you to my friends Mariko and Taka for driving me all the way up to Kusatsu Onsen. Till next time, bye!